I meant to say hello.
Sorry, you said we were going to do it together.
Oh, I thought we were doing like normal.
You said you were going to do it together.
Yeah, I meant over here, not over... Oh.
Take two.
Hello!
And welcome to...
The family...
Bombadania!
Hooray!
It is day 4.
Day 4.
Of our 30 videos for our 30-day countdown for our big Walt Disney World holiday.
Super exciting. I can't believe it's actually getting so close because it feels weird. Sometimes I'm ridiculously excited and sometimes I'm like, you know, don't get excited because it doesn't feel real. We
started looking at food and wine.
Oh yeah, we did. Trying to pick out the ones we want.
Oh, we got very excited because they're like food and lots of cheese.
Lots of cheese.
Perfect.
And the Halloween treats for Not So Scary. Picking out the ones we want. Anyway, that's maybe other videos. But today, Enya is going to try and start showing some of your dresses.
Yep. Center stage, me today.
Yay!
I am going to start showing off some of my Disney dress shop dresses.
Mm-hmm.
I have, based on my count, 33. One of them is not technically a dress shop dress, but in the dress community we kind of deem it one.
Then it's okay.
Because it's similar styling.
It's a lot of dresses, Enya. Why do you have so many?
Because I love them.
So far they're not all here because there's some still on their way.
No, I have a fairly big Shop Disney order going.
Which is like reduced and then half price.
50% off.
The reduced price. So...
Could not say no.
No, it's a good deal.
So, today we will be starting off with my first 11 dresses. I will be going through each of them, trying them on. That's why I'm in a robe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be like those cute YouTube Instagram girls. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna do a whatever hold. And they're like, oh, they're all cute, but it's...
I don't know.
I mean, this is more heavy duty winter time.
Yeah, it is. Keep you cozy.
I'm trying.
Anyway, without much further ado, or Gildan Lily, or something else, part 1 of part 3 of...
Part 1 of 3.
Part 1 of 3 of Enya's dresses on day 4 of 30 days of videos. So there's a lot of things happening. Alright, let's do it.
Okie dokies. So, as I said before, I like Disney dresses. And these are all from the Disney dress shop.
Mm-hmm.
You can find them being sold in a couple of places. In Walt Disney World, you have it at the marketplace in Disney Springs. It's like right at the back. It's Cherry Tree Lane, I believe, is the name of the little section. And then you can also find them in the Emporium, and I believe in one of the shops in Hollywood Studios, but I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna have to find that out. But I have wanted these for years. My mum said I wasn't allowed them. They were too expensive. I would never wear them. But now I don't live with my parents. Now I earn my own money. So now I can do what I want. And therefore I have loads. So this is just the beginnings. This is the first 11 that I'm going to try on. I'm going to show you off. And yeah, just basically like, here's my collection. It's like Ariel. And she's like, look at all of my things. So, this is one of the very first dresses. This is how they used to come in their nice dress bags, and they had the dress shop logo and everything on it. This is a bit dirty because I got this secondhand. A lot of my dresses I get secondhand. A lot of them are still usually brand new or have hardly been worn. Otherwise, you're spending top dollar on some of these dresses. I've seen ones go for $600, $700 and more dollars. Current retail of them at the moment I believe is about $128. So it's a big jump. But I am forever a bargain hunter. I will always try and find the deals. And thankfully with quite a lot of them I've managed just that. So that's a little brief kind of chatting them. Oh, they're all vintage style dresses, so a lot of them you would want to be wearing with petticoats. Obviously personal choice, but I like the shapes that it gives. So yeah, without further ado, let's try some on. So this is dress number 1. Also, I'm wearing heels only because I'm in the house. There's no way in hell I'm going to be wearing heels in these walking around Disney parks. I may bring them for formal night on the cruise, but I think that will be it. But because I'm at home and I can take breaks, I thought, hey, let's put it on. But back to the dress, the important thing. So this is one of the very first dress shop dresses, and it is the Alice in Wonderland Mad Hatter's Tea Party dress. This is a very different style from pretty much any of the other ones they released. There doesn't seem to be very many with this kind of neck. It's not super puffy, you can't really wear a petticoat with it, but it still gives a bit of volume. And it is all covered in little teacups. And you've even got the dormouse in his little teapot, which I think is just super cute. It is a really nice colour. It's very springtimey. We actually wore it, I wore it when we went to Disneyland Paris. We showed it off to the White Rabbit and the Queen of Hearts, and the White Rabbit was very impressed by it. He thought it was very nice and thought I should definitely go to a tea party. So this is the first dress. This is dress number 2. This is a Snow White inspired dress. This is slightly more kind of the style that a lot of the dresses come in, especially the earlier ones with the kind of big thicker straps and the kind of pushed out waist. The one thing about these dresses, if you have this thicker strap, they do have different holes and a button at the back, so you can actually adjust it and make it shorter or longer depending on how you want it. So that is always a nice little thing. Also, big thing with all of the dress shop dresses, they have pockets! I mean, how long have we been oppressed with dresses without pockets? Or jeans without pockets? No longer. They've got you covered. This is just a really cute, sweet little dress. It does come up a bit shorter than a lot of the others, which I was surprised about when I got it. It's a very recent purchase. It only came in the mail like 3 days ago. But I love it deeply. And the very fun thing about this dress is that all of the apples, if you come in a little bit closer, it looks like it's just bites from a distance. But actually, they're all the shapes of the different 7 dwarves' faces. So it's just these kind of little small details that really just have me loving all of these dresses. As Mickey was the one who started it all from Walt, this was the dress that started it all for me. I saw this way back when I was in Walt Disney World, and this was the dress that made me fall in love with dress shop. And I wanted this dress so badly, and my mum said no. And it took me until I was 30 years on this planet to own it, because this is one of the expensive ones that everyone wants. And I mean, you can see why, because it's so beautiful. This is inspired by the Enchanted Tiki Room. It has got all of the parrots and the birds on it, and you can see, look, here's Jose, got Michael. It's just like, it's fabulous. You've even got Rosita on it. It's so colourful, it's so beautiful. It has more of a skirt to it, which allows you to wear a petticoat. It just, to me, it gives you extra volume, it gives you a better shape, and honestly it makes me feel like a princess, because I can be like this. A lot of people, so petticoats used to be deemed part of your underwear, so you weren't meant to show them off. Now, who cares? People just wear their underwear out on the streets. So, but a lot of people, myself included, like just to have that little bit of it on show, just to give that extra something to the dress. But It only took numerous years, but I finally got her and I'm so happy. And what's even better is the fact that my mum has gone, actually, it's a really beautiful dress. I understand why you bought it. So, showed you, Mum. This is my Minnie Mouse dress. It should actually have like a little yellow flower brooch, but the lady that I purchased this off had lost it, unfortunately. But I bought this for £10. So, this is my most bargain of bargain dresses. And it is an officially licensed Disney Park dress shop dress, so I was ecstatic. The other thing about this one is, I think you may notice a little bit, it is a bit tight on me, my arms especially. This is because this is a medium. All of the other dresses I've worn so far have been larges. The dress shop dresses nearly vary in size from style to style. It's very difficult to know what will actually be your size. So I would recommend looking up some of the groups on Facebook. There's loads of them, and usually they have a lot of sizing reviews, which was really lucky for me because I was able to look up about this dress, which then said that they tended to run a bit bigger and therefore I could fit into it. It is a bit shorter than the other ones, but I feel like I have to wear the petticoat with it. I mean, you always see like Minnie and her little, I don't know, her little like frilly shorts underneath her dress all the time, so I feel it has to be worn. But I love it. It's just iconic Minnie Mouse, and I can't wait to wear this to the parks. We have our little icon, the orange bird, next. So he is obviously the mascot of Sunshine Tree Terrace. He also pops up in Epcot for a lot of the festivals, and I'm pretty sure that you can find him in Disney Springs as well. So he's made his way around, but he's a firm favourite throughout all of the fans, and they were like, well, we need to give him a dress. So this dress is super duper comfortable. It's got, as you can see, a lot of fabric in the skirt. Again, why I think that it works well with the petticoat. This dress actually came in 2 colours, so you could get it in the white option or you could get it in the navy. I only have the navy because I managed to buy it and it was available from someone very kind here over in the UK, so I snapped it up. But it's just such a beautiful dress. The other fun thing, like I said before, the little details that they do in these dresses are just so fabulous. So on the back of this one, I can't remember which side, but he's going to be there. You can see that there is a whole embroidered little orange bird, which is just so cute. Quite a few of these ones with the bigger sashes will have little embroidered details like that on the back. So I think, yeah, there's a couple of them. Once they have this kind of bigger belt sash ribbon area, you will see on some of them. There's a Princess Aurora dress that's recently come out and it's got her signature on it. So it's all those kind of like little fun details that are always nice to just spot on the dresses. And now we move on to our Pirates of the Caribbean dress. So this one is slightly big on me. It's an extra large. I had looked at the groups and they said that this one tended to run a little bit small. So I got it for a good price. I went for it. At the time, it was actually a bit tight on me. But because I've been involved with the Fit for Florida campaign and I've been working out a lot more and I have been eating a lot healthier, it is actually decently big on me now. But not too big to the point where I think I'm going to have to get it taken in. This is just a super comfy, just, I think, subtle dress. The other ones are a bit like, yes, this is definitely Disney. Everything with this one is just a tiny bit more subtle. You've got your nice embroidery again. This side. It's hard to see, but you've got a little pirate skull. That took me a minute. And then on the top, you've got some skulls all through the lace. which if you weren't looking at it close up, you would never see it. So it is a slightly more subtle dress compared to some of the others, but I still personally love it. And this is going to be my outfit for pirate night on our cruise. So here's hoping I can really pirate it up and make it look good. When I was mentioning before about having a look through the groups, finding out about the different sizes, this is what I mean. I was going through a phase where I was managing to fit into quite a few medium dresses. I'd read about this one. People had said like, oh, there's stretch to it. So I was like, okay, a medium came up. Doesn't come up very often. I went for it. And it won't close. So it is a real shame because I love this dress. It is actually much closer to closing than it was a few months ago, which is nice to know. I'm going to try and bring it to the dressmakers because I have a couple of dresses that I want to bring on our holiday with us that are too big that I need taken in. So I'm going to see if maybe they can somehow let it out because I'm super close to getting it closed. But we'll see. If not, we just continue on with the Fit for Florida regime. But we'll forget about the sizing. This dress is gorgeous. I love it to pieces. There is the bellhop hat. I was going to say the bell tower hat, and I'm like, that's not right. There is the bellhop hat that you can get, which pretty much matches with this perfectly. Again, it's the super tiny little details. And on this one, it's actually that they've got the Hollywood Tower Hotel logo on all of the buttons, which is just adorable. So yes, like I said, make sure to look into the dress sizing reviews. They're so different from dress to dress and style to style. It just honestly all depends, but I still love it to pieces, and I will eventually get into this dress and have it completely zip up. This is the Haunted Mansion ballroom dress. And obviously it's Haunted Mansion, so I love it. This is actually one of the dresses. The dress shop does some collaborations with another brand, which is Her Universe. So Her Universe is a geek-inspired fashion brand that was created by Ashley Eckstein. And Ashley Eckstein is the original voice of Ahsoka Tano, which therefore just makes her so cool. Especially the fact that she turns up on like May the 4th and everything at Galaxy's Edge, and she dyes her hair to look like Ahsoka Tano's like, it's amazing. But the dress shop does a couple of collaborations with them, so it'll be a dress shop dress, Her Universe dress. The thing with Her Universe is generally the sizes run smaller than the dress shop dresses do. So when I saw this, which is an extra large, I was like, perfect, this will fit me, and it will fit me better than a large would. Completely wrong. This is actually too big for me. It should be a simple fix. I more so just kind of need these straps taken up a bit, and then it fits me so much better. There's a lot less sag in the boob, chest, torso area, which I think will just make it so much better. But I love this dress. It is quite long. It's very elegant. I still intend to wear it to the parks. Don't care. I want a picture of me in front of the Haunted Mansion with this. I'm already preparing ears that will go with it. But again, it's all of the details. So when you look at the bottom of the dress, it's actually the whole ballroom scene. And you've got all of the ghosts here. You've got the ghosts that are dancing. You've got the ghosts who are at the banquet. You've even got the ghosts that pull out and do the duel in the portraits at the top. It's just so beautiful. And again, it's another one of these subtle details, because unless you were a Disney fan and a Haunted Mansion fan, you would never know. So this is just something that you could wear out to whatever you wanted to and it not scream Disney. I have no problem with that. A lot of the clothing that I own has Disney on it. It doesn't bother me. But I know other people want something that's slightly more subtle, and this is just a fabulous dress for it. But I also feel like people will then be asking you what it's about. So it's a conversation starter. So these dresses, just on so many levels, just bring all joy and happiness. And that's my reasoning for buying them. That's what I'm going to stick to. So no one can tell me I'm not allowed to have them. I'm just spreading joy. But this is the Monsters Inc. door dress. Again, I say it every time, but it's the details. So on this one, you've got all of the doors, but look who's behind the doors. You have Mike, Boo, Sully, Randall, and we even have George Sanderson, who is one of my absolute favourites. I actually have a George Sanderson teddy with complete sock on the back and everything. So this dress is again in the style of the thicker straps. It has got the buttons on the back so you can adjust it. This is a size extra large. It is big on me. I've already had this taken in. I last wore it in Disneyland Paris and it definitely didn't feel this loose. So Fit for Florida is definitely working, which I'm very thankful for. But now makes me go, oh no, do I have to get more dresses taken again? I think for now it works, but it might be something in the future. But it's still a beautiful dress. Again, lots of fabric, perfect for twirling. Because I've realised I haven't done a single twirl this whole video. And that's one of the most fun things to do in these dresses. This is another of the latest buys. I got this one at the same time as the Snow White one. This is inspired by It's a Small World. So there are 3 different Small World dresses from the dress shop. This is version 2, and this is my personal favourite because it's got the sweetheart neck and the thick straps. But this is inspired by the end scene where you're heading out and you see all of the different languages telling you goodbye. So when you look through, you can see they're all placed throughout the dress. It's just beautiful. In a lot of the pictures online it comes up as a much darker navy, but it's actually quite bright. That was the only thing I was worried about with this dress, is that it was going to be very dark, and you know, you want to be bright and colourful when you're at Disney World. But it is actually a much brighter shade of blue than I thought it was going to be, and it's just lovely. It's just so pretty. I can't wait to go buy all of the signs in it. Just be like, wave goodbye, like with my dress. Okay, so this is the final one of the first video of the dress shop collection. I told you, I have a lot. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. I want a nice one to finish off on. Super bright, super colourful. This is the Dole Whip dress. So throughout it you've got loads of little Dole Whips, which is obviously going to be perfect for our stay at the Polynesian. It's just so bright, it's so colourful, it's just fun. The difference with this is it's got these kind of elasticated sleeves. It's like a whole elasticated top. So depending on how you want to wear it, you could wear it so it's more off the shoulder like this with the sleeves, or you can bring them up and you can create more of a kind of a rounded neck. All depends on what you're more comfortable with. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. But it is one of those where it's nice to have a little bit of options and you can kind of style it your own way. This again is another medium. I do fit into it a little bit tight, showing off a little bit of rolls, but I can deal with it. I'm happy. It's just so pretty. It's so colorful and it just makes me happy. And again, it's perfect for a good twirl. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. I will be releasing the next part and then the third part because, as I said, I have so many dresses and I want to show them all off to you. And hopefully this is something that you've not seen before, that maybe you think, oh, I would love to own one of those dresses and have a little bit more Disney in my wardrobe. So hopefully it inspires you. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. And we're gonna see you tomorrow. 30-day challenge. Keeping it going.